morning. It's supposed to storm all night. There's actually a tornado warning. How you guys think those look? Brand new Accurides. Eventually I'm gonna change them all out, but she has to earn a little more money for that. She's been working hard, so I needed new tires. It rides a whole lot better with these 315s. Much better on that front axle. Yeah, I gave her a bath yesterday. I get that branch off. I'm a little short, so that's pretty cool, huh? We're over here by the airport, so this truck stop here, you see planes all day and all night coming in. Going out here and get started on this recycling. Once we knock that out, we get started on the garbage route. A lot of lightning out here tonight, so I'm not gonna play around. I'm gonna go ahead and get it up and get off the road. For now, kinda. I gotta get my equipment back up. Eventually I'll get the guys at Blue Beacon to go over everything back here too, but for what they do though, you know, they do a decent job. Come back, it'll probably be daylight and we can get some more footage. Price of diesel keeps going up and down. It was $3.09 the other day, then it went up to $3.19. Now it's at $3.29. But yep, we'll be back, guys. All right, gang, we're back. Got a load on here headed to Sunoco. Kind of taking my time because the roads are flooded, and this particular lane right here, it's a lot of deep potholes. If you're not careful, you'll hit them. See, like here, sidewalks flooded out. Yep, a rainy day, and it's supposed to rain, I think all day today. So just cruising, doing what we do. Shout out to every one of you. Too many to name, and I apologize. Huge shout out to Will the Trash Man. the eclectic part of town. I keep saying I want to try Savage Pizza. That place has been there for eons. Junkman's daughter. And right here, the Vortex, they got some good burgers. You can make a lot of custom, you can make them custom too. One of them was called the Coronary. I think another one is like the triple bypass or something like that. The patties are already thick, but then they can make them, you know, about that big if you want. It's crazy. Take our Moreland Avenue exit right here. Moreland Ave South. Go up to DeKalb Avenue and ride that straight into downtown. Not that far away from Sunoco. Have to be careful driving through these deep puddles, especially these flooded out roads. Get less stopping power, so what you have to do, kind of lightly press the brake when you go through them. Helps keep your brakes dry, especially when you got a load on the truck like now. By Inman Park, Reynoldstown. And I try not to ride right off on the sidewalk when there are pedestrians on it in the rain. I got enough of that when I was young myself, you know, getting splashed and drenched. Some people in cars think it's funny. Some truck drivers too. But that's not me. Try to do unto others as I would have them do unto me, you know, the golden rule. I used to love going downtown on the train on MARTA. That's the MARTA rail bridge right here. And you can see down in this rail yard here and see all the heavy equipment taking the containers off the trains and putting them on the trucks. One of those moments when the little kid would really come out. Murals through here, man. I may have mentioned it earlier. That's one of the big machines right there, well, two of them actually. But yeah, this truck rides entirely better than it used to. Once I got those big 425s off here and those 13 inch, I think they were 22.5 by 13 steel rims. And I went down to a 315 tire and a 22.5 by 9 inch rim, aluminum. And the front front end is way better, you know. So eventually I am gonna do all 10, well, the remaining 8 on both trucks. But like I said, they definitely gotta earn some more money first. Aluminum wheels are not cheap. Plus, they're better on the braking system too, and your overall payload as well. There's a lot of lofts down through here. Flooded streets. Baby, snort about it, snort about it. This is our turn right here, Hill Street, and it'll take us to Memorial Drive. We'll ride that down to Capitol Avenue. Well, actually, I'm gonna go to Glenwood and come up on the backside of Capitol. I saw a newer Howl come through here. He actually left his arms up, but I'm not gonna chance that. This bridge is 13.2. With the arms down, I know I'll make it with no issue. Bigger companies can take that chance, but I can't afford a brand new set of arms to go on this truck, so. Wow. Looks like the truck has to drive up under the building to get those cans. There's some nice murals here. On the other side is Tom and Jerry on the front. I said I'm gonna come through here one Sunday and just take pictures of all the murals. I like the lions up there, that's cool. We got your Greek figures over here. Nice. More over on that building too. Shoot all around through this area. Oh, bumpy road. Thing about being towards close to downtown, these doggone lanes are so small. You literally have to ride on the white line, and sometimes just to miss all the telephone poles that are right at the edge, you have to go over it a little bit. That's why I don't get in a rush down here. Doesn't seem like this rain is gonna let up at all. I got 2 storages to go to that I'm gonna fit in between the commercial stops, the trash stops once I leave Sunoco. So I pray it'll slack up some at least. Don't want to mess around and catch the flu out here working in the rain. We have 1 unit at 1 storage, and then 3 and a few pallets around the dumpster that we got to collect at the other. Do it, baby. Pull the hill. Hey, put that up back in '96 when Atlanta hosted the Olympic Games. That's when they went changing some of the names of some of the most notorious streets down here, like Metropolitan Avenue. That used to be Stewart Avenue, and Stewart Avenue was notorious for strip clubs and prostitutes and violence. And what else did they change? Then they changed Bankhead Highway to Donald Lee Hollowell at that time too. Those two streets were notorious. That was our Figueroa and whatnot. I always love these things right here, these front discharge mixers. I used to have a triaxle from first gear in Oshkosh. But when my sons were a lot younger, unfortunately, they had got to it and kind of disassembled it. So, but it was nice too. It was all white, had the chrome wheels all around it, and Oshkosh on the drum. Yeah, they got to that one and a rear loader that I had. And I want to say one of my my Allied Waste side loader too. So you can imagine I wasn't very happy when I saw that. I always call myself putting them up high enough, you know, where they couldn't get to them. And my mom was watching them. She thought they were just regular toys, so she didn't know. Like I told her, that was one of the things I always stress to them. Those are not toys. They don't get to play with them. They can look at them, but don't play with them. More flooded streets here. Around one of my apartment complexes for this week. The broker had let them know to have their cans out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of this week because we weren't sure what their schedule was going to be. They're normally serviced on Tuesday and Friday, but they were off Friday, but they had was supposed to have an on-site porter there Friday to bring the cans out, but they didn't. So we told them that we would come Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of this week to make up for the day that was missed on last week. They didn't have them out yesterday, but I got a feeling they're going to be out today and not tomorrow. So I got to check that one. And from there, we'll head, I'm going to go to the transfer station today. Went in the landfill yesterday, and it was a muddy mess. And I just washed the truck yesterday, so I'm not going back there. We'll go somewhere nice and clean and covered. Well, clean for the most part, as clean as a transfer station can be, you know. Too much to do any hopper footage. I know the GoPro is, you know, waterproof, but I don't want to it's not raining too bad, I may get some footage at the storages doing the junk removal jobs, but I kind of doubt it. May just come back later during the apartments. But I'll catch you guys in a few. I'm gonna weigh this baby in. It's all flooded in here too. Oh wow, she is heavy. Haven't been this heavy in a while. She's at 50, well, let's see. No, in a second. 54,300 and, well, keeps jumping. Looks like 420. Some good weight. Catch you guys in a bit. All right, so we made it to our first storage unit. Sorry about that, guys. I always like holding on to a little foreign currency. I don't really collect it heavily, but whenever I find some, since a kid, I've always been that way. I try to save it. Come on, Striker, cooperate. There you go. So we have 2 more units in here. And the second storage in Jonesboro, I'm not gonna go out there today. I'll actually be out that way for a trash pickup at another unit of theirs, not too far from it. So we have 4. Trying to get my bearings here. 431 and 4568. Hey.
Are you looking for a dumpster?
No, sir. I'm doing your junk removal, but I got some pallets over there I gotta go get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna get that last because of the way the driveway
I
is.
used to see you guys driving around the facility. That's
Yes,
why.
sir. Okay. All right. Thanks, brother.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Yeah, I always throw people off with the front loader when it comes to junk removal. They're not used to it. So this is 4 here on this side, and we're looking for 431. Tight there. Okay. Gotta be up here. Hopefully they'll drill the locks out, but we'll see. Now we have 568 to check. That's going to be on the other side here. Storages will test your skills. A lot of tight turns in them, not a lot of room. I've actually been in some where the aisles were a little smaller than this. Watching the corner of that horn. All right, we said 568. Should be a little further down. There we go. Good fire extinguisher. I hold on to this. Can never have too many of those. Sorry, getting a little junky in here. Excuse me there, Teddy. Make a phone call. This is the one, your jump removal guy. Unit 431. She had wanted me to get to that one, but it's locked. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. So he's on his way to unlocking the last unit. Definitely time for a new hammock. You wouldn't think cardboard would be as brutal as it is, but that's mainly what I use it for. Every now and then we'll have junk removal jobs. It's kind of slowed down a little. I think it was sometime in September when I started being a vendor for Extra Space. It's been pretty good so far. Yeah, I can't complain. Thing about weather like this, you get the sweat, and it's kind of cool out here. It's not really warm, but the breeze and the rain is making it a little cool. This is our last one, and then we'll head to our apartment complex, GE Tower Apartments. Truck as well when you make the turns in. Too close to the wall, I can't get out. Getting a little fat.
And the other ones you need unlocked, or is that it?
That was it.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Rich.
No problem.
Prayerfully, it'll all go in the hopper without any breaking, falling off. zip ties. I gotta get some stronger ones. And as soon as I can, I definitely have to order another hammock. We'll go around to the other side by their dumpster, and it's supposed to be a couple pallets over there. You're all that China crushing. This makes you wonder, how in the world did they get some of these trucks in here? Because if this is full, how would you get this beauty out? Interesting. These suckers here usually be a little heavy, which it is. Okay, we're back. Not sure what happened with the GoPro. And the screen is frozen there. Interesting. Technology. But yeah. Over here on Ralph David Abernathy. We'll go to MLK. Normally I would take the interstate, but I think I'm gonna stay on the street today. Saw too many red lights and blue lights when I was coming back from Decatur, back on this side. Publix can is slap full. I'm not touching it. See where this lady's going. management company. And I guess the new owners, of course, you know, they come in with their own grounds crew, maintenance, you know, all that good stuff, salespeople, whatever. And a lot of times they come with their own vendors too, which in this case was Republic. This was a good stop. As far as the frequency, it was 3 8-yarders 6 times a week, Monday through Saturday. Something heavy was in there. And my broker said the previous management company, you know, always bragged about the service, you know, that I was doing a good job, whatnot. But like I said, it's one of those things, you know. So we were in here about a solid month. So, oh well. It's just how business goes. I believe if they hadn't sold the property, you know, we still have this probably for years to come. Dreary day. Hey, it's my street. We're on McDaniel Street. That was kind of cool. Whenever I would be over here, a lot of times I would think about that. McDaniel Karting servicing McDaniel Street. Ain't that cool? Come on, buddy, today. See, that's why we have turn signals, clown. Don't let them upset me. Just get it out my way. Communicate, you know. Let me know what you're doing. I see you slowing down, but why? Are you about to turn? Or is something wrong? What, you know? Something as simple as this. Most people don't know how to use them. Go figure. These lights seem to take forever. Back when I was a teenager, you know, me and my best friend at the time, we used to like to ride through certain areas, you know, just being teenage boys looking for girls, whatnot, especially in summertime. Somebody to talk to, you know, shoot your shot at. But yeah, we used to ride through Little Vietnam, East Lake Meadows back in the day. Used to be out there at night too. The crazy thing is, it's like neighborhoods like that seem to have the lights that took the longest. Somebody whacked his mirror. Got a little too close to him. We may not be able to get these two. Yeah, looks like the car's in the way. And I was trying to figure out how to maneuver to get those cans before. I really don't see it, honestly. public had no right to take her can out, but I may be able to get it. I may. See, the way they set it is right on that wall too. It's crazy. Like the CD driver that did this had no consideration for the other hauler. And I get it, you know, most of these big corporates, they're like that. Their people could care less. Not saying all, but you got a lot of situations like that. I don't think I'd be wrong if I set this can in front of theirs. Because the previous property owner, that's what they wanted. Once I could get to this one, to put it right in front of that one. So. This is my first time all week being able to get to it. Normally the cars are jam-packed in here and double parked and whatnot. What I'm gonna do is sit in front of that one. Very little room to work with. Actually, we'll put it back here. Nah, 'cause I don't feel like fooling with that gate. So, drop it in front of this one. This car come through and line up with the other can. That's the other thing. The truck, you know, shuts everything down. Can't get in or out. Gate swung back a little bit. I'm not gonna miss that. These gates were raggedy. I don't see the need for them, honestly. It's not like they hide the trash, because as soon as you come off the weekend, whenever I would come in here on a Monday, the cans would hardly have anything in them, and all the trash would be around them, in front of them. Like people are too lazy to open the lids or slide the door open. Go figure. Try to keep that closed so my gauges don't get wet up. So there's no problems with them. I'll take the tall 8-yarder and put it back over here. Be on point in areas like this. Got a car over here to my side. See, that's why I turn that top mirror, that's the top spot mirror. I always turn mine down on that right side so I can see what's going on over there if I'm too close to a car or whatever. To the next. And then we'll head to ARG to dump out. Raise these arms up. Sound scrape this car. That's the thing about traveling with your arms all the way down or even halfway down below the windshield. You actually add in length to the vehicle when you do that. You have to take that into consideration, especially trying to negotiate around turns, cars, buildings, all that good stuff. Tight like gnat booty, baby. You got it, truck driver. You got it. Get out of my way. What you gonna do? And of course, they wait till I start moving. Boys and girls, whoever was here first, let's go. Lord have mercy, they act like it's rocket science. I'll figure it out for you. I'll go. Dude, I'm not gonna sit there all day. Got places to go. Heavy metal to slam, baby. I'm getting a little hungry. I might go the quickest route, which is the highway. Hit Interstate 20 and jump on 285. That City of Atlanta front loader way in the distance. Actually was side by side right on Abernathy at that light with him, and he was talking to me. He asked me if this was my dad's company. I told him, no sir, it's mine. Like, nah, my dad is retired. He's my stepdad, but you know, he raised me, so I don't believe in step, so I always call him my dad. But man, I'm thankful that he was in my life, because that man taught me a lot, you know, about life, finances, business. In his younger days, he actually ran a restaurant of his own, a diner. And I want to say he was in D.C., living in D.C. at the time. He's originally from Florida. And yeah, he ran that for some while, and actually had issues with it getting robbed, where people were coming in, stealing all his meat and whatnot. So he eventually got out of it. In DC, you know, it's got its share of crime, just like anywhere else. But yeah, you know, he inspired me a lot to actually have my own business. And his dad, God rest his soul, you know, it was a big deal in that time, because my dad, he's actually in his 70s now. And his dad, Pa Joe, man, that man, I had the utmost of respect for him. When we used to visit him in Florida, he had so many stories to tell me about how it was in his day, especially with all the Jim Crow and all that crap. But here was a man, tall, handsome man, slim, you know, athletic. He was part white, black, and Cherokee. And my dad's mom was Cherokee and black. But yeah, you know, here's a man that a lot of people thought was a white man, but he made it known he wasn't. You know, and that's not to down anybody or anything like that, but just saying, in a day and time like that, you know, you had people of darker complexions that frowned on him. You had people that were Caucasian that frowned on him. But this man built a legacy for his family. In that time, juke machines and the old pinball machines, stuff like that was real big. So he got into that and made a good fortune off of it. Had a nice house for his family. He was the only person on his block with an in-ground swimming pool, big pool too. And he had a little candy store that he ran at the house for the neighborhood. So when, you know, they came over to use his pool, which he was, you know, that kind of guy, he let the neighborhood use his swimming pool with his family. So he had all the concessions there for him, drinks, candy. If you smoke, you know, for the older people, he had cigarettes, rolling papers, all that good stuff. But yeah, he really taught me a lot too. And on my mom's side, my grandfather was Cherokee there, her father, and that man taught me my work ethic. You know, gave me a very strong work ethic, which I am very proud of. You know, I actually carry his last name, so that's part of why, you know, the company has his name in it. That's to honor him in a sense. But yep. You know, God always place who you need in your life. That's for sure. I'm just thankful every day that I come out here, that I open my eyes and I get behind the wheel of this Mac or the Peak, you know. It's something I knew in my heart would happen again once I lost the crane carrier. I just didn't know when. I just kept my faith and I trusted in his timing. That's what we have to do. Have faith. I don't have the blue and pink in my logo for nothing. Hope and faith. That's what we operate on here. you guys as always, you know, for hanging in there with me over the years. And the encouragement that a lot of you have given me as well. I would definitely appreciate it. And I wish you all a happy new year. We're gonna get off of here, save some battery. I know I've ran it down low. I love you guys. Happy New Year to each of you and your families. Lord willing, we'll return next year to pick this back up. Peace and blessings, baby.